invasion
and
of,
brutal invasion of Iraq. I mean, of Ukraine.
you know, Ukraine, huh?
Iraq. Anyway,
Iraq too.
75.
Yeah, he's 75. Yeah, he's a boomer now.
In contrast,
When you think of, I think someone said this earlier. When you think of George W., you don't think of this guy. You think of like how he looked when he was president. But you know that was a long time ago. That was like, well, like 14 years ago. Now that he finished his term, and yeah, he's 75 years old. Wow. Yep. Yeah, he really fell off after he left office. I mean, he left with like negative approval ratings because of the whole financial collapse. And then like, I don't know, he started painting to relax after being the president. And his paintings were mid AF. That's it's like old white man shit who doesn't have anything better to do with his time. And I think he fell off because it's like he's dumb. I mean, even even during his presidency, everyone was dunking on him for being kind of a dumb guy. Democrats have become party of division and hate. That's literally the opposite of what's true. What? Republicans have been dividing this country based on and spreading fear and hate for decades now, ever since the fucking 90s. Especially ever since Obama was elected. Yet Elon Musk is a freak. Elon Musk is what happens when your parents are colonizers, steal a bunch of money, give it to you, and then everyone around you tells you how smart you are. Poor Elon. Elon Musk changed the Twitter like button color from... Wait, did he? Wait, he doesn't even... Oh, and if you observe, it shows a spaceship icon when you retweet. He didn't even buy it yet. Oh no, monkeypox is trending. No, monkeypox, stay away. I do not want to return to monkey. Not yet. I do enjoy civilization and its comforts. I will not pay $44 billion for a comfort. It's defective, and I demand a discount now. Yeah, literally, Elon Musk. Karen Musk. Wait, hold on. It's defective. That's why he wants to buy it, right? He wants to fix it. There's no way he's gonna get a discount. There's no way he's gonna get like, oh, I said 44 billion, but why don't you make it 40 billion or 35 billion? Yeah, no, not gonna happen. Tesla doing more for the environment than the company. It determines how compliant your business is with the leftist agenda. Musk could have conditioned his deal on an audit of Twitter and the percentage of fake accounts. He chose not to do so. Oh, because it turns out there are not a lot of fake accounts on Twitter. And he said, like, oh, we're going to clean up all the bots. But it turns out there aren't that many bots to clean up. It's like less than 5% of accounts are fake. What we are watching in real time is an example of how the elite view capitalism, a game where they get to change the rules whenever it suits them. Yes. What is an ESG score? Bullshit baffles brains. Okay. They could be talking about, like, anything. Heavy Mike Lindell vibes. Yeah. He's having a moment right now. Elon is having, like, a divorced dad moment. His ex-wife, who he has a child with, is now dating a trans girl. So that probably broke his brain. The GOP playbook since Reagan. Run up our debt with tax cuts. Yep. Blame socialism for the debt. Wait for a Democratic president. Blame them on the debt. Block their attempts to fix it. Call them failures. Use it to win the next election. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you seem not great. Yeah. Yeah, it seems like Elon is coping and malding really hard that he got a poor ESG score. Wait, what is ESG? ESG score. Environmental issues can include factors such as carbon emissions, climate change vulnerability, water sourcing, biodiversity and land use. Biodiversity and land use, toxic emissions and waste, packaging material and waste, electronic waste. Yeah, that seems important. And social issues include labor management, worker safety, supply chain labor standards, product safety and quality, consumer financial protection. And governance issues can include composition of the board in terms of diversity and independence, executive compensation, accounting practices, business ethics, and tax transparency. Yeah, all that stuff seems pretty important. I mean, diversity, you can argue, is virtue signaling, but I think it does matter, especially based on, you know, Elon or Tesla's reputation as being kind of sussy, you know, a little racist maybe. Like there's some mistreatment of workers by the higher ups, that there is a racism problem, and I would imagine that yeah, the board is pretty white and has high executive compensation. Labor management, worker safety training. Oh, I heard, yeah, Tesla is not great when it comes to worker safety also. So, we gotta write something here. You seem not great. He's just done an audit on his followers. It's going to be one costly mistake. Oh yeah, an audit on his followers? Wait. Wait, Elon Musk is 70% fake followers? What? This tool defines fake followers as accounts that are unreachable and will not see the account's tweets, either because they're spam, bots, propaganda, or because they're no longer active on Twitter. Oh, fake followers. Accounts with a similar sized following to Elon Musk have a median of 41% fake followers. This account has more fake followers than most. Interesting. I wonder what fake followers... They're spam, bots, propaganda, or they're no longer active on Twitter. So it could just be real people made an account, but no longer are active. %, 65.9 million out of 93.9 million. That's crazy. But Elon does still get like a lot of likes. Of course, look. 171k, 200k, he sometimes get likes over a million. New Starlinks. I've heard about Starlink. It seems like it's good, but I guess we'll see how successful it is. Okay, we gotta write something here. Maybe we'll check how successful that was. Imagine spending $44 billion for more posts like this instead of doing literally anything else. Imagine taking time out of your day to be upset about what other man is doing with his money. I mean, spending $44 billion, that's a pretty big deal. I mean, I would imagine if a leftist billionaire like George Soros tried to buy Twitter, you would be pretty upset about it too, Mr. Chase. For more posts like this, yeah. According to ESG, Tesla was dinged for claims of racial discrimination and poor working conditions at Tesla's Fremont factory, as well as handling of NHTSA investigations after multiple deaths and injuries were linked to autopilot vehicles. But sure, focus on the E. E. Also, I'm spitballing. The Tesla CEO shouldn't have called the NHTSA police the fun police when they investigated deaths due to... Wait, yeah. The fun police? Oh, yeah. I'm just having fun over here. We're having fun at Tesla. Like, building cars, we're having fun building cars and like doing autopilot, and who cares like if it's not up to par? Who cares if sometimes the software messes up just a little bit and gets like a few people killed? We're talking about just a few people. What party poopers, man? Telling Tesla that they have to build cars that don't kill people? Like, seriously? Y'all saw that video of Tesla cars like stopping or having to be stopped by the driver when they're on autopilot because like they don't see oncoming cars in certain conditions. Like someone said like autopilot cars are not going to be viable, like not in big cities, in crowded urban areas with lots of obstacles. Not anytime in the next few years. Anyway, you know, there's so many examples of like them turning into oncoming traffic and it just doesn't see the incoming cars, and like the guy just stopped the car. He had to manually hit the brakes because like he would have been hit. The car would have been just totaled by incoming cars. Yeah, the fun police. Yeah, it's easy to say like, oh, this government agency is calling us racist, even though like we never done anything racist. Like they're just calling us racist because they don't like us. But apparently a lot of these claims of racist treatment at Tesla is pretty well founded. Yeah, there's all sorts of stories, several lawsuits going back years. We can go into that later. But why is the world's most powerful, the world's most richest people always the whiniest? Indeed. Son of apartheid, gem mine owners, etc., etc. S&P 500, founded by ultra-capitalist bankers and white supremacist Fox News Corp. Is this leftist? Yeah, it's literally anything they don't like is leftist. Anything they don't like is woke. Woke. The definition of woke expands every day to include more things that rightoids don't like. If you do not comply to get the funding from huge groups like BlackRock and Vanguard, who have access to the Fed's discount window and balance sheets equal to a third of national debt. Oh wait. You do not get funding from huge... Wait, BlackRock and Vanguard are the bad guys, aren't they? Access to the Fed's discount window and balance sheets equal... Being against high CO2 emissions, environmental pollution, child labor, corruption, and tyranny. I mean, if you're not a great company, if you're not a company that like complies with like federal regulations, or like a company that harms the environment, and is racist, like maybe you shouldn't have federal assistance. Not get funding from huge groups like BlackRock and Vanguard who acts. I mean, I'm not saying BlackRock and Vanguard are the good guys or the federal government, but yeah. Seems like they were upset. Do you realize people who are now worshipping you by gas guzzlers? They are proud of their pickup trucks. The majority of them live in rural America, usually in red states with poor education and low wages. Yeah. Should we write something here? Leftist agenda means, let's just post this. Let's not complicate things. Anti-pollution sounds good to me. Maybe the government should. Well, leftist. Okay, cool. Bullshit baffles brains. I guess bullshit is also just anything he doesn't like. When bullshit baffles your brains, it starts growing on your scalp. Yeah, that hair is bullshit. Yeah, Elon was balding in like the 2000s, or was this the 90s? This is when he was working on PayPal. Even applied to yourself. I mean, PayPal seems like pretty successful, but like... How self-made billionaires got their start. Ooh, all these Ukraine flags with the sunflower. Good to see. The truth has no defense against a fool determined to believe a lie. What do you want, dog? What do you want, dog? My dog wants to get in. Okay, well... Nothing is built, nothing is back, nothing is better. Problem with bullshit, it takes 10 times the energy to refute it and an infinite amount more if people are primed to believe it. Yeah. As in like Elon stands, believing Elon is the savior of the human race. Okay, so we got a communist guy with a weird ass nose. Actually, the platform needs to be regulated. It's not private as a digital public square. And usage of public infrastructure means it's not really private. Wait, they're saying the communists... The communists switch their position. As a private platform, there's nothing wrong with a handful of private mega corporations controlling what they're allowed to talk about on the internet. Were any communists ever saying this? Nobody ever said... No leftist ever said there was nothing wrong with a handful of private mega corporations controlling what we're allowed to talk about. It's literally like, oh, private platforms are allowed to enforce their own TOS, which is not very unreasonable, especially like if the TOS is about like, you know, bad stuff, like racism, harassment, generally like offensive things. Like you should be allowed to ban people for that. And what is this? Super Catholic husband. Father of a 4 rowdy boy, son of a truck driver, connoisseur of fine memes. Romans 1:26-27. It's probably something bullshit. Yeah, look at this profile pic. The parents are protecting their children from like the gay agenda, I guess. Connoisseur of fine memes. What a dumbass. And he's a Project Veritas fan, of course. Yeah, Project Veritas is propaganda, plain and simple, and it's pretty bad propaganda. Not gonna lie. Okay, whatever. Exxon is rated top 10 best in the world for environment, while Tesla didn't make the list. ESG is a scam that is weaponized by phony social justice warriors. I mean, Exxon... I mean, yeah, Exxon is an oil company, but, like... First of all, like, Tesla also is not great for the environment in several ways. Like, it's, it produces a lot of waste. Like with these, lithium-ion batteries, apparently they're, not great for the environment. They're hard to dispose of, which is why, like, they're encouraged to be recycled a lot. Like, you're not supposed to just throw them away. And like if they catch on fire, like a lithium fire apparently is like super bad and it's very hard to put out. As for the claim that like electric cars is like so great for the environment, I mean the electricity still has to come from somewhere, and if the electricity comes from like burning fossil fuels, then like you're just adding extra steps, really. I don't know if it's really much more efficient than just burning burning the gas in your car. You know? I mean, maybe it is. You can generate electricity all sorts of ways. But the real solution is to get rid of cars, reduce the amount of cars on the road by building public transportation, which is much more efficient in many ways, objectively. Anyway. Yeah. Over 70% of Elon Musk's followers are either fake or inactive. What did he say? He had like 96 million followers and like 60 something million were fake. I mean, that makes sense. He gets like up to 2 or 3 million likes on his tweets for like his most popular tweets, the ones that really go viral. And then that's only a fraction of the followers who aren't fake, so-called fake. So yeah, that's believable. Only a small amount of your followers actually like your tweets. Elon Musk epitomizes, if I can't create it, be it, do it, buy it, or take it. Buy or take it. And if that doesn't work, destroy it. Driven people from jobs they loved with his toxicity. Obliterate their savings as he drives the stock in the dirt with his if I can't have you, nobody can games. Yeah. He's selfish. It seems like he's one of those kinds of people who never really grew up. He never had to grow up, so he still acts like a teenager, like Donald Trump, you know? Another rich kid who never grew up. I mean, Donald Trump is worse. He's like 70-something years old, and his brain is just totally rotted. Elon's brain is probably rotted as well. I don't know if he's as bad, but maybe 10, 20 years down the line, he'll be just as bad as Trump. Watch him win the presidential election, though, in that state of mind. No lie with BTC. That sounds like Bitcoin. Elon Musk just said he has grown to dislike the Democratic Party because it is a party that supports the unions. A reminder, the richest man in the world doesn't care about free speech. He's mad that Democrats want to raise billionaires' taxes and enact pro-worker policies. Yeah. That's basically why he's against Democrats, because they want to tax him, because he's the richest guy in the world, and he does not deserve any of his wealth, really. Or very little, at least. I'm sure he's done some things, maybe. But the only reason he got the opportunity to do those things is because, yeah, his dad was an emerald mine owner in apartheid South Africa. In the past, I voted Democrat because they were mostly the kindness party, but they have become the party of division and hate, so I can no longer support them and vote Republican. Now watch their dirty tricks campaign against me unfold. Welcome to the right side. Okay. Congratulations, Elon, on winning over the dumbest member of Congress. Yeah. So that happens. Yeah, it seems like most of the people who sell their souls to the Republican Party end up ruined. I mean, look at Donald Trump. I mean, his reputation is just totally ruined. His mind state. He's still talking about the 2020 election. He's still upset that he lost, and he can't even accept that he lost. And all of the Trump fanboys, the guys who like kiss Trump's ass, they didn't turn out great. They did not turn out fine, not at all. You see that video of the "Where Are They Now" with the Trump people. Man, I gotta watch that video sometime on stream. It would be a great segment. Elon Musk coming out as Republican is a bit like RuPaul coming out as gay. Yeah, seems like it. Elon Musk is transitioning into Mike Lindell. Yeah, today would be a good day for thin-skinned billionaires like Elon to pay their fair share of taxes. Yep. Elon Musk's mom has discovered the social media phenomenon of the swarm to manufacture false consensus. Twitter is hugely poisoned by this dynamic, and it drives up political trends. And it drives political trends towards leftism and insanity. James Lindsay, oh, weaponizing your mom? Nice. Yeah, I'm sure James Lindsay fucks a lot of moms. Digging deeper, poor Elon is trending. This account has 16 followers. It has over 1,000 likes, nearly 400 retweets by people, but very few followers. One is only 7 followers. Who is creating these trends? Okay, well, this seems like a boomer moment. I mean, May Musk is, what, 70-something years old? 80-something, maybe? She's a supermodel, yeah. Apparently she was on the cover of, what was it? Some magazine? I wonder how much Elon paid to have her mom on the cover. Because she looks okay, but, like, who knows? I don't want to have a Jordan Peterson moment and say, sorry, not beautiful, too old. I don't want to get cancelled. Everything happening to Elon Musk right now is proving him right. Poor Elon Musk wants to buy Twitter to make liberals stop calling him the new Mike Lindell. Yep. Well, this is a new tweet. Should we, write something? Posting this picture, yeah. I don't know. Just because they were together at a party doesn't mean Elon was involved with all the sex trafficking stuff, but, you know, it is kind of sussy. Ghislaine Maxwell is not a person anyone wants to be associated with now. Musk further out that us liberals buy Teslas. Now there are many choices. I like the new E-Mustang SUV. Audi makes a nice one as well. MAGA is not buying Tesla. That's a good point. Yeah, who cares about electric cars? It's liberals. Conservatives will purposefully buy gas-guzzling diesel trucks just because it pisses off liberals, and they form their whole identities around pissing off liberals, and liberals care about climate change, and they want to reduce their carbon footprint, so conservatives go in the opposite direction and say, I'm going to increase my carbon footprint purely because it pisses off these guys. Yeah. And now there are lots of electric cars. The E-Mustang SUV, that does sound interesting actually. Audi is a nice car as well. I want to look up the E-Mustang. Let's see it. Hey. Ooh, shiny. Mustang is a cool name. It's a Ford car, yes. Well, Ford is a nice car. Yes, I like it. I like it a lot. Very sleek, very, looks like just the right combination of, like, bulky and streamlined, you know? Because it's big, it's got some bulk to it. It's high off the ground, high enough, anyway. But it's also, a little smooth, a little, sleek as well. Can we look up new Tesla model? Model S, yes. That does look kind of cool. Oh, the Cybertruck. Has anyone ever actually bought this Cybertruck? I mean, maybe. It looks like a bad render of from a PS1 game, maybe PS2. I mean, look at how blocky it is. Looks like what what is it called? A warthog from Halo, the original Halo. I don't really like that. I don't know about that. This has got Cybertruck vibes. Look at these blocky lines. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I think I actually like the Ford better. I mean, this looks cool. Tesla. There's Elon. Yeah, I don't know about that. Do the wheels look big? Why are the wheels so big? Or is the car just small? The Witcher. Wait, are they playing The Witcher? Like, while the car is driving itself? Imagine playing The Witcher Wild Hunts. And while, like, your car steers into oncoming traffic and gets you killed. What a soy way to die. That's like the most nerdy way to die that's ever been invented in history. Elon Musk is such a nerd. He's such like a geeky, lame guy that he invents new ways to die that like that nerds can like take advantage of, and like there are now new ways to die that are more nerdy and more lame than like anyone could have ever possibly conceived of. Like, imagine, I don't know, playing Mario Kart on your Switch that's plugged into your monitor. You got the Joy-Cons in your hands, like one in each hand, and you're like, oh, I'm playing Mario Kart. Wait, hold on. They're playing Mario Kart while their car is driving itself. Yeah, they would rather play a driving video game than actually drive, yeah. And then, because they're not driving, they get in a crash and, like, break half the bones in their body. Nice. What a nice way to die. Look at this dude. Soy. He's making the soy face, even. Okay, anyway. Brooklyn Dad. He was business partners with white nationalist called Peter Thiel. I told everyone but folks don't listen. I don't think he was a racist. He might be a little racist. Tesla will be under $500 a share by this time next week. Okay, I gotta sell the Tesla shares. It's okay, Elon will cry into one of Mike's super expensive low quality pillows. He probably can't afford one with all his buying of Twitter that's happening. If he owns Twitter, then he owns the libs. I don't know if that's how it works. Yeah, the new Mike Lindell. Okay, we gotta say something here. Brooklyn Dad. Percent of his followers are bots. So that's nice to know. So that's going great for him. Okay, hopefully they'll get some likes. Okay. Poor Elon. Oh, Elon lost $12 billion today because of stocks. Let's see. Forbes. Tesla removed from S&P 500 ESG index. Oh, cool. Citing issues including racial discrimination claims and crashes linked to its autopilot vehicles. Oh no. A move that prompted critical tweets from Tesla chief Elon Musk on Wednesday. Today's Wednesday. Wow. Breaking news. Other contributing factors to the changes, effective May 1st, including Tesla's lack of published details related to its low-carbon strategy or business conduct codes. So Tesla's saying, oh yeah, we're totally pro-environment, we're totally great when it comes to our conserving energy and like not using up carbon, but like they're not saying how exactly. They're not saying how good they're doing. Yeah, that's great. totally normal behavior for a company. Like, yeah, we're doing great, but we can't show you how great we're doing because, you know, that's a little too much work. Anyway, whatever. Oh wait, this is his real-time net worth. Ooh, interesting. $218.1 billion, down 12.4 billion. That's 5.36%. Interesting. Wait, wasn't he a trillionaire at one point? I guess that was before the crash, the stock market crash. Wealth history. Oh gosh. Wait, what happens? What? What? Wait, was it that he became the richest man briefly before Jeff Bezos took back over? Or was it that he was the trillionaire? Yeah, look at this. What happens? 2020 net worth 24.6 billion, and then 151, then 219 billion. What happened? Was it the pandemic? Was it the K-shaped recovery where the rich got richer and the poor got poorer, which is what happens usually, but the pandemic accelerated and exacerbated the problem? Damn. I operate the physics approach to analysis. You boil things down to the first principles or fundamental truths in a particular area, and then you reason up from there. Okay. I wonder if Elon knows much about physics, because I actually did major in physics in college. I wonder what Elon majored in. I wonder, break down to the first principles or fundamental truths. Okay, in principle, this is a good thing to do, but it's kind of abstract. It could mean a lot of things. It could be just some more bullshit. Let's see. Elon Musk education. Wait, did he go to all of these? Oh, high school. Oh, Elon Reeve Musk. Interesting. That's his name. Pretoria Boys High School in South Africa. Queen's University. With bachelor's degrees in physics and economics. Okay, so he is educated. Wait, bachelor degrees, yeah. Yeah, he can't go to grad school. He's too busy on his grind set. Poor Elon. We're talking progressive primary victories. Every car company has racial discrimination. Tesla's the only one in California where you can sue for $112 million for being called racial slurs by other black people. What? Autopilot crashes are linked to distracted driving, which kills 30,000 annually. I've seen the videos. I've seen Tesla cars just making wild turns and having to be manually braked by the guy driving in the car. Anyway, yeah. Okay, well, I think that's it for... Not sure if I should keep memeing on Bird app or address massive issues in my company. Yeah. Elon can't, like, make his company less racist. He's too busy tweeting, and tweeting is the most important part of his job. Elon Musk fired pro-union Tesla workers and was disciplined by the NLRB for violating workers' right to organize. He sounds his workers in his factory every day, but we're sure he'd be a champion for free speech if he owned Twitter. Yeah. Possibly not the richest girl in the world anymore. Yeah. Not surprising Elon is anti-union. That's the other reason he's scared of the left and the Democrats is because they're pro-union and he's anti-union. He's scared of unions taking over his company and like actually criticizing him or something. Those darn social justice warriors keep catching him doing shitty things. It's just not fair. Yeah. We're so unfair. Nobody's been treated more unfairly by the fake news media. Yeah. Just like how Donald Trump was treated so unfairly by the fake news media when they would record things that he said and then put them on TV. Poor Elon. Wah wah. Yes, the S&P 500 ESG index run by leftists. Like, how is it the leftist agenda if it's being done like by the S&P, by like finance bros on Wall Street? Yeah, just cope. We're gonna move Tesla's HQ and factory to Texas because Texas is the best state in the United States and California sucks. Also, Elon Musk, after the first of many Texas power cuts. Oh yeah, the Texas power grid is failing, which is cool and good, and I love it. It's so funny to watch Republican states fail because of really the whole Texas power grid thing. Okay, so there are three main power grids in America. There's the Eastern grid, the Western grid, and then the Texas grid. Like, it is not normal for a state to have its own power grid. And surprise, surprise, it's run by totally by private companies who lobbied the government, and they basically just wanted to run their own private power grid. And Texas, since they're the freedom-loving entrepreneurial state, they said, yeah, sure, we'll disconnect our power grid from the rest of the country and then give it to you. And yeah, that turned out about as you would expect. Yeah, Democrats have become the party of division and hate when they are just asking, please stop treating people like shit, allow them to control their own bodies, yeah, take care of the poor. Okay. Well, that ends the Elon segment for now, I think. I gotta